welcome, viewers. You are here with...
Oh, guest star today.
Yeah, we've got a guest. So you are here. Go ahead.
My child is here. No, I was about to say my daughters are here because my lady went to work at 3:00 and Lee asked me to do this at 2:30.
Nice.
Apologies.
Bless her.
I love her frustrated heart.
Oh. So it's Fret Talk episode 108. It is live episode something. You're here with your host, it's Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also here with Eric the Pedalboard Jedi and the little youngling. You are here with Yuli von Padabadadum. It is Fret Talk. It is the live stream that almost never happened. But we are here. We are here.
Happens or happened?
Well,
almost always never happens. Oh, she is so sweet. She really is so cute.
She's so sweet, but right now she's just so frustrated with everything. I ran in here like trying to get everything ready, and she looked at me and in that cute little voice went, "What are you doing, Dad?" I just looked at her and said, "I don't know, sweetheart. I don't know anymore. I just don't know today."
It is one of those days, isn't it? It's one of those days.
Yeah.
It's all right. God love her heart.
It's been so crazy. So Matt was going to be with us today. His internet is completely crashed. He's moved, isn't he?
Yeah, he's moved, and the internet trolls have not managed to sort his internet out today. Hello.
Oh yeah. She's gonna sit with me for a minute, so she will be quiet. So we have an extra guest on top of that.
Awesome.
Say hello to the internet, Sarah. Okay, I don't blame you. They suck.
So we had Matt who dropped out due to the fact that he has no internet, and this is very much predicated on at least 3 people having internet. Then.
And what time did you get home? When did you get home from holiday?
I got home yesterday.
Right.
I was supposed to get home kind of mid-afternoon. I was supposed to get home mid-afternoon and got home at about 8:00. So we slept in pretty late today, but then also we did a little bit of decorating on the little one's room, and in doing so, one of the radiators in our house decided that it would spring a massive leak.
Oh man!
Which that happened at about 7:30 tonight, and I had to message Lee and go, you know what, bud, I might be a little bit late tonight if I can come on at all, because there is a massive leak in my house. Fortunately, I managed to sort it pretty quick. But I got for any of those who have dealt with radiators before, there's like a black goop that you get at the bottom of radiators, and I got sprayed with black goop today.
Oh no, that is
yeah. And to add insult to injury, the hot water won't be on again tonight because of the whole sitch. So,
do you know what? A few months ago, I may even have mentioned this on the live stream. I can't remember if I did, but a few months ago,
yeah,
it was really cold.
Yeah.
We had no hot water for some reason, but we had heating. No, it was the other way around. We had no heating, but we had hot water.
Yeah.
And I went to the boiler to try and fix it, and I managed to break it, so we had no hot water or heating.
Well, at least that's consistent.
But the next day, I managed to fix the whole thing, and I'm still to this day not quite sure how I managed to do it. I just went at the boiler, and I was like, right, come on then, you fucker. So I just started taking it to pieces and like trying to understand something that people go to college to learn.
Yeah.
I was like, I can do this.
Yeah, how hard can it be?
Black Goop is a new style of metal, apparently, according to DC Dan. And Andrew Bimson has said, careful, you may come down with Legionnaire's disease.
Oh, yes, cheers for that. Cheers.
Hey, man, he's warning you. He didn't give it to you. He's not the one spraying black goop on you at the moment.
Yeah, I will check myself for Legion. What are the symptoms? Isn't Legionnaire's disease like incredibly deadly? So
it's a disease. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can have diseases that are all right.
There's a few.
Whereas, isn't Legionnaire's one of those ones that like?
I know you can get it from like aircon.
Yeah,
you can get it from like old aircon and stuff like that.
Didn't it, like?
But I don't think that's what people tune into the podcast for.
No,
we're not medical experts now, boys.
Yeah.
Let's calm down.
Med talk.
You know what? Speaking of medical, like we do these what you've been up to sort of thing.
Yeah.
My last 2 weeks, because my wife is studying to be a medical professional, and she has to do these 2 weeks of clinic.
Yeah, residency kind of things.
That's it. Yeah. So she has to go in, and her clinic is in the middle of London, and we live on as far south in the UK as you can go, as far southeast anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a hell of a trek, especially when you get into London. Everything slows down to like 2 miles an hour.
Yep.
So we've not been seeing her. Like the kids have not seen her. So I've taken 2 weeks off of work to look after the kids on my own. And I thought, brilliant! I'll get loads of guitar stuff done.
Yeah.
No,
I've basically been doing what Eric is doing right this moment.
Yeah.
You see what Eric is doing and what 30 minutes of prep time does.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
It's all good, man. It's just, like I said, she's just a little rambunctious today. She's been warm today and now that she sees everybody else in the conversation, she wants to be the center of it all.
Oh,
Of course she does.
Of course.
Bless her little
I like how she said what everyone was thinking earlier when I told a joke and started laughing, and Sarah was like, "It's not funny. It's not funny."
Nothing is funny to her. She has the weirdest sense of humor. Like you could find the funniest thing in the world, and that's not funny. Okay.
You have been judged.
That's not funny, Dad.
I'll tell you what I do for the sake of going in and doing what we're talking about, like looking after the kids and stuff like that. I made a mini pedal board I've got this little Joyo amp, which is about, it's not very, very big. It's about the size of an old Big Muff. Get the idea? Maybe a bit smaller than that, actually. It's got
about like that size.
Oh, right. No, it's bigger than that.
Oh.
That's actually smaller than old Big Muff. Old Big Muff's almost as...
They're like that much bigger.
You could move into one, I swear.
We'll solve the homeless problem with Big Muff.
Yeah. I can imagine you putting that to the government. Donald Trump would probably love it. So what I've done is I got my looper, I got my Meris Enzo, and what else did I put? Did I chuck a delay in there?
Yeah, why not? Go on. Treat yourself.
Hell with it.
No, I didn't.
Treat yourself, Lee.
No, do you know? Because the Meris Enzo has a delay built into it.
Can never have too much delay.
It's actually got two delays built into it.
Well,
third one, another one.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, what I did was I kind of just did that so I can play around with the Meris Enzo and try and get more used to it, because it's a very complicated pedal and it's a lot of fun. And then I just spent all my time with it trying to make it sound like Terminator.
Perfect use of time.
It was great fun.
Sounds like a very constructive afternoon.
Yeah, it was great. It was good fun. Actually, the looper I've got off someone else, and it's got loads of songs built into it, loads of the guy programmed into it, and we're talking like really old school rock, so Albatross and all these sort of rockabilly songs. Yeah, I love that song so much. That is a song that made me want to play guitar when I was about like, I don't know, 6 or something.
But no, Yngwie.
No. Let's not talk about that. Let's not open that can of worms again.
Oh, man.
You can tell Matt's not on the cast.
That's it.
Yeah. I was basically doing synth lead over old, like, Fleetwood Mac and stuff like that. It was great.
I suppose it's not. It's not so out of character, is it? Because back in the late 60s and 70s, synth was like dawning, and people felt that they had to stick synth into all manner of places where it shouldn't have been put.
Still, so the tune from that era, the synth tune from that era, that still gives me chills, is the original Doctor Who theme.
Yes.
That is killer. It really is.
Your British is showing.
I love Doctor Who.
Oh, I know. All you people do over there.
Don't be racist. Come on. What do you mean by you people?
It's like asking if every person in the South likes Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's just a fact.
Give me a hell yeah.
Woo!
The greatest linebacker of all time was him and the guy throwing beer.
I saw this post he made. It was brilliant. It really was.
Oh dear. He never missed one. Like, he was the greatest catcher of all time. Anytime, bop, 2 every time. Never missed it.
When there's beer involved.
And he'd be like talking and shouting, and he'd just put his hand up, and it would just go straight into his hand. It was amazing.
So it was an elaborate pulley system. It wasn't throws.
Well, yeah, we saw what happened with Owen Hart with those too.
Oh. Rest in peace.
The Blue Blazer.
So let's drag it back.
Talk about guitar.
Let's drag it back onto, because.
I'm still loving my Strat, if that helps.
So yeah, have you been playing it recently? Have you been
a lot? I've taken my inside guitar is normally this, my Gretsch Electromatic, because obviously it's like
beautiful.
Yeah, it is, but it's also semi-acoustic, isn't it? Yes, that too. It's been warm in here. But yeah, it's semi-acoustic, so I can just play it acoustically.
Very resonant.
I love this thing, but I wanted to play my Strat more, and I knew I was going to be stuck indoors, so I wouldn't be able to get out to the studio. So I've taken the Strat inside, and I love it. I love it. I'm trying to convince the missus to let me put up a wall hanger next to the bed, so I can have it there.
Nice.
I'm not joking. I'm honest. I'm not joking.
If it makes you feel better, all this is in my bedroom. And I've added so much more to it over the weekend. It's insane. I have a whole tote in front of me right now, like the big plastic totes of just stuff I've acquired over the weekend. It keeps growing.
That's cool, man. That is cool.
I think,
Eric, what have you been doing guitar-wise?
Guitar-wise, man, well, practice. A lot of practice here lately. Pedalboard Jedi got up to 202 new likes on Facebook. Yeah, super awesome there.
Some awesome stuff.
Been talking to a couple of guys that actually, me and a guy was pitching an idea back and forth together about doing a bit crusher delay called the Droid delay.
Nice.
I just thought that would be really cool, because there's one other pedal out there that does similar, isn't there?
There is, AC Noises do I think it's called the AMA. It's a grey pedal. We sell it on the Pedalboards of Doom website. It's a grey pedal with pink knobs, and it's a reverb with Bit Crusher.
That's what it is. Is. I figured the delay side would be really cool. You can set it to like
so it gets more more fucked up as it goes along.
Yeah, exactly. Like, makes them really cool, like, robot sounds with it and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I make a lot of pedal puns here lately. I'll just write them down. So, like, I have the mall modulation, the Coruscant chorus, the Cantina compressor.
I liked Darth Phaser. I like that one.
Darth Phaser.
Yeah.
That one would be cool, but there's a million phasers. Like, the only thing you could really say about it is it's darker. It's not as bright as this phaser or the other. Like, that's about the best.
Yeah, having like a dark side switch, like a tone knob or something.
There we go.
That'd be awesome.
Idiot Box does a lot of really cool builds with Star Wars. They have That's No Moon, and it's like 4 different pedals all crammed into one thing. But looking up a lot of different people like that right now. So if anybody in there in the little chat right now has built a pedal that's based around Star Wars or anything else like that, go to my page and share it for real, because that's what I've been doing here lately, is just gathering up all the finds I could as far as that goes. I found the Fernandez guitars from way back in, like, what was it? Like early 2000. They had a knob set now, and it's 4 different knobs. You cannot find them under $25 at all.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars. Yeah, I saw them.
They're like this big, and like a Boba Fett one just for one knob is like $25.
Would you believe it? I just mentioned AC Noises, and the guy who owns it has just come online.
Nice.
There we go.
Old Andrew Chrysler.
Actually, his name is Andrea.
Hey.
He was so close. Well done.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
But
hey, dude,
that,
we were just talking about your Reverb Bit Crusher, the AMA. I really want to try it. I really do. We've been talking about demoing it for a while, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's the point. I've got to make an apology to all of our fans, because we've been getting a lot of followers on YouTube, and Eric started a new job. I've been looking after the kids, and Adam's been on holiday. So therefore, this week we just haven't put out another video, which is our bad.
Yeah, I mean, it is summer, so
still mill.
Yeah.
Well, and plus I get up at 5 a.m., which is your all's what, like 10 o'clock? 10
yeah, but you say that like as if we don't have our own 5 a.m.
No. I'm saying by the time I'm waking up to go to work, or like by the time I get back, it is like almost 12 o'clock for you.
Yeah,
man.
Get it back.
Yeah, scheduling's somewhat of a nightmare, isn't it?
But that steel mill kills, man. It hurts because it'll be 98 degrees outside. It'll be about 107 inside.
What are you doing?
It's for satellite dishes, bases. They do a bunch of pressed metal stuff, basically, and I hang it up, and it goes through a big paint box. Well, the paint box has a huge oven. I mean, massive oven, bigger than my apartment complex. And it runs through that, and every now and then that oven will break down, and you have to go into about a 200-degree oven and clean out satellite dishes and everything else.
Shit. They need a more reliable oven.
They need to pay more, because it's not paying worth shit.
Oh, dear. Okay, so do we have any other... Because you've been away on holiday.
I have. I managed to play a little bit of guitar this morning.
This morning.
The top of the morning.
Oh, the other one's here.
I was going to say, that's a different one.
Yeah, this is the little one. This is Curly.
Hello, Hurley.
Bonjour.
Little Eva May.
Oh, Eva May.
So,
hello, Eva.
So yeah, I came back from holiday, being down in the south of in the southwest of the UK, which was incredibly warm and sunny. So lots of lounging, lots of sunbathing and whatnot. Suntan lotion does an absolute number on your calluses. That's it. Yeah, it's essentially like moisturiser. So I came to play guitar today and then realised, oh, these pens are hurting. This isn't even a guitar that's got heavy strings on. So yep, it's the suntan lotion. I thought so too.
Dear me. What do you want to do? Should we deal with our giveaway?
We can do.
Yes.
What are we giving away?
Yes.
What are we giving away? We are giving away an Anasounds Elements reverb with the control unit and the choice of tank.
Trebon.
We have.
Trebrut.
We have.
Is it? It's Le Bon, Le But and Le Tron. Is that the springs?
My sausages. Oh, I don't know. That was a really bad impression of the policeman from Hello Hello.
I'll believe you.
Gosh,
I'm far too young for that nonsense.
Oh man, that was classic. Yes, so yes, you have the 3 different sizes of reverb tanks, and you get to choose it.
Thank you. Wait.
No, Stuart, you cannot have it.
Oh.
Jesus, we don't even get it.
Oh.
No, not at all.
So we have done the prize draw for it, haven't we? We're not going to do like a little dipping out of a hat live on air because that would be yet another thing to go wrong. So we
it really would.
God.
We sorted this out prior to the show, didn't we?
So I've got to give a lot of credit here to Eric. Eric was the one who got in touch with Anasounds to start with. He's seen this through. You know, I've had a bit of input on this, but mostly the work's been done to Eric, which is fantastic. And so I'm going to let Eric announce who wins
via the medium of interpretive dance.
Yeah, for real. I should get up and dance for everybody. I need to figure out how to say his last name again because God love his heart. I don't want to butcher it because that'd be terrible on my part.
His last name is PedalChap. It's BudgetPedalChap.
Hold on, and I will be right back. That way I can not butcher the poor fellow's name because God love his heart. He sat there and we went through everyone who shared. We went through everybody who said, yeah, we done this, and this. I got up with the guys from Anasound. They asked me how I wanted to pick it and everything else. So hold on just one moment while I find him. I have like 20 messages.
It's mysterious now, this, isn't it?
Yes.
for the podcast listeners, Eric's screen has gone dark, so it's like a mysterious.
Just Eric in a pulsing circle, doesn't it?
It's a mysterious veil. There we go. He's back in the room.
I want to add, why Eric's doing this. I just want to say that because people are saying, I guess it's not me then and stuff like that because their names aren't hard to pronounce. If this chap, and I can't see him in the chat right now, so if he doesn't respond within a week, we will put this back out. Because we've had that before. Matt! Everyone say hi, Matt!
Hey! Matt. Say hi, Matt!
You missed our Owen Hart conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And that Ingve conversation?
But the winner, okay, now that I can try to pronounce it.
Should I do a drum roll?
Drum roll it. All right, and the winner is Christian Ringelhoven. It's German, so I cannot say it with crap. Like Lee said, though, if he is not available to pick it up, because the last thing I saw on his Facebook, and I believe same thing with Lee's end, because he checked his profile as well, was the Anasound giveaway, which has been some time. So in a week, like Lee said, if he has not picked it up or contacted us, it will go back up. We will pick another winner. So this doesn't mean that you guys don't have another chance, but it also doesn't mean that you're going to get it.
Yeah. His Hoven will be ringled. And the prize will be put back in the drawer.
Let's not take out of people's names.
What's that?
Mr. BudgetPedalChap.
Yeah, my surname is double barreled. PedalChap. It's French. PedalChap is foreign. PedalChap.
The joke with my family was Tomerlini, because my last name's Tomerlin, so it was always Tomerlini. We would call it just for jokes.
What's a Tomerlini? Is that something?
No, it was just like an Italian joke, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my grandparents lived in Indiana at the same time. My great-grandparents lived in Indiana at the same time John Dillinger was around.
Right, okay, cool.
And my great-grandmother was a judge there, so they always made the joke that she helped Dillinger escape and all that stuff. Like, that was the big joke with us all, yeah.
And then he joined a band.
Yeah. Speaking of that.
Yes. Cool. Do you want to do some news?
News.
News with Doom.
So Stu's just let us know that is actually his stage name. And Stuart Tate isn't what he goes by on stage. Or the other way around, whatever. All I can say to that is bullshit.
That's it.
I'll give you some news. I'm still working on a prototype with people, and it's in my hand now, and I can't show you it. But that's it basically.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that clicking?
This is it.
Do you hear that clicking?
You can't really hear the knobs turning.
That sounds like some,
well, that's a good thing. If you could hear the knobs turning, it'd be a terrible pedal.
Well, you can on some when they have biasing, don't you? And they go. But they're meant to do that, aren't they?
Well, yeah. It's part of the design.
No, he says it's far too early for news.
Yeah, news. Nudes. Send nudes. Right, so let's.
Please God, don't.
Yeah, you honestly don't want to see all of this. This is.
I'll give you some news. I decorated my house this weekend.
Have you, boy?
Yeah. That's news.
What colour?
The States don't have any good news going on right now after yesterday, so we won't bring that up.
I mean, we've got a new Prime Minister, which
is a joke.
Yeah. I mean,
welcome to the world as we know it.
It's not though, is it? It's like the world as we know it as of the last few years, but before that it was. What's that? Anyway,
you guys got your own Trump.
News. News. Let's
cutting all, boys.
I want to cry. Let's talk about nice stuff. Okay.
Right. So nice stuff. TT Electronics. There we go. They are sans tour. However, that does not mean that they are not producing awesome things. So the Flashback 2x4, which by my maths is 8. So the Flashback 8 is a 4-foot switch delay. So it's essentially like the updated version of the X4, which was their kind of
brilliant pedal.
Yeah, their mega delay, wasn't it? So it was multiple presets, tap tempo, plenty of stuff. So what's it got going for it that's new essentially? So big thing as with the Flashback 2, mash is a feature now. So So for those who are a little bit rusty on their TC tech, the mash function is essentially like it's almost like using the foot switches as expression pedals, where they can be used to manipulate certain parameters of the delay. So, for example, with like I think with the Hoff they had like a shimmer reverb where the mash function increased the intensity of the shimmer.
And the harder you press it, the more the effect comes in.
Yeah. So, like I say, it's a little bit like an expression pedal. So they've got the mash function on multiple switches.
So I used to own an X4. Have you ever had one?
I've got the standard Flashback. I haven't. I was about that far away from owning an X4.
So I got that. It was my first big delay.
Yeah.
And I had gigged that for years. It was outstanding.
Yeah.
It really was. The only thing that made me sell that to upgrade was I was going to upgrade to either a Timeline or the DD500, and I went for the DD500. But that's where that sits. It sits between your sort of carbon copies, which are the carbon copy is probably the best delay for its money that you can get, I think. But carbon copy, then you've got the X4, which the only other thing that really fits into that sort of category is the Line 6, the DD4.
Yeah.
Man, those things they are so good.
Yeah, because they've both got loopers built in. So the X4 is kind of like TC's
answer to the DD.
Yeah, Line 6.
But the thing with the Line 6, it was a good 5, if not 10 years prior to the X4. So
yeah, and they're still making it now.
Are they still making it? No.
Yeah, I was talking to Line 6 this week, and during a meeting that they mentioned, we're still making the DD4. And I was my jaw dropped. I was really.
Yeah, they're awesome, man. Hell, half of the people who use that have made their music solely around that delay pedal. Yeah. I mean, I hate to say it for the 1000th time, but Minus the Bear uses like 4 of them just on one board, and that's half of their sound. I mean, it's a massively popular delay, and the only problem they have is that the foot switches on them will break they break like no other. Like, there's a mod out that you can do that separates them off of the board itself, and it's said to make it a little bit better, but I don't know.
There's a lot of mods for the different ones, because you have the overdrive and all these sort of things. I've got the FM4, which is the synth one.
The filter mods, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. But obviously the Enzo's replaced that on my board now. But we'll come back to the sorry, Eric, I interrupted you.
Oh no! I was just saying that Claypool he used to use the amp modeler version, and then he switched to the overdrive one as well.
Okay.
In the same line, yeah.
So 10 different delay types with the Flashback 2x4, which they've got a new mode for the Flashback 2, which is called Crystal Mode.
Oh, right. Is that a shimmer then?
I assume that's some kind of octave-y kind of thing. They've also got for the x4, they've got a dual delay algorithm, which is supposed to give Gilmore-ish tones. So like multiple tape heads kind of thing. There are 6 tone print slots, which is massive, because the old ones only used to have 2, I think. I know the standard one only had
No, it had
2.
4.
Did it have 4? So there you go. An extra 2 tone print slots and a massive 6 presets as well, which is awesome. Obviously, we've got the mash switch.
Yeah. Do you know how it does the 6 presets, though?
So you've got 3, and then you've got a bank up, haven't you?
Yeah. So and it's on a switch, so it's not that easy to get, and the switch is quite small. So it's not like you've got 6 presets and you hold down the tap or something and it goes over to it, which would have been a good idea. But you've also got the tap tempo on there as well.
Yeah. It's got stereo ins and outs. It's got an expression in, so you've got the additional expression foot switch. It's got 2 little dip switches that are external, like they sit on the back panel. One of which is for a buffer, so I'm assuming they're
trails,
bona fide buffer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's turning. Is that linked to the trails, or is the second one trails?
No. So the buffer is so that you've either got true bypass switching or buffered bypass, which allows you to basically, if you've got it like at the start of your rig for whatever reason, you stick the buffer on, and then it's cleaning up the impedance of your signal.
Or if you want to use it with fuzzes or something, turn it off.
Exactly. And then there's a kill dry mode, which I assume it then splits into your outputs into a dry and a wet then, which is awesome. But it's also got MIDI capability. It's got in and through, which is so.
Did the original one have MIDI?
I don't think it did. I know
it had a lot going on the back, but I don't know. I can't remember. It's ages since I had that. At least 2 years.
So I mean that puts it pretty much up there in terms of like functionality. Because so many people are asking not only for tap tempo but also for MIDI for their loop switchers to synchronize with everything else.
Yeah, well, this is it. With the beautiful thing about MIDI is if you can control your pedal via MIDI and you use a looper switcher and it's got MIDI on it, you don't have to use one of the loops. You can just use MIDI to turn it off. So you effectively, if you had 6 pedals in the loop and then 6 MIDI pedals, you can have 12 pedals all controlled by your switcher.
Okay,
which is lovely.
But it also allows you to synchronize your tap tempos as well, doesn't it? Yes. So you only have to tap once, and then everything locks into the groove.
Yeah. It really does look like a great pedal, and the idea of having 3 different mashes and being able to switch between them, and just you switch in between 3 different mash settings. In the same song. And the wonderful, wonderful thing about the tone prints is you can set like a chorus tone print to one of them or a flanger tone print to one of them. So on your delay pedal, you can have other different kinds of modulations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. With the tone print, it unlocks so much possibility, doesn't it?
You're willing to go massive, into it.
Yeah, I was about to say the software is crazy.
Yeah. And they've made it easier to use as well. There's a mobile version of it as well now, I think.
The desktop version I remember getting a while back, and it was massive.
Yeah.
Like there was tons of stuff on it.
Absolutely. So I mean that is it's like nth degree kind of like fine tuning, which I'm always for, because you've got for your kind of your weekend dad rockers, it'll have everything. Woo. It will have everything kind of on the face, so you go. Oh yeah, there's my analog delay. Press it in, tap tempo, sorted. And then for your like finicky, fine adjusting tone hounds, it's you've got all of that available. There's no price on it at the moment, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Is it not?
No,
I don't imagine it'd be that much more than the original, because they tend to, the TC are becoming more and more of a budget brand, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, even their expensive stuff is affordable, isn't it?
What was that range they had not too long ago? You could get like 3 for $100 at the Guitar Center.
Yeah, the Analog Armada, I think they call it.
I thought those were pretty cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, considering that some of them are, I think they said that they were reworked, Behringer, not repackaged, but they've been tweaked by the people at TC. They are cool. Like the enclosures for them are really, really solid, and they feel like they're made of really good components, which is what the big downfall of Behringer pedals were.
Let's face it, right? If Robert Keeley took them and did a Keeley mod on them, or JHS, Josh Scott got hold of them and did a mod on it, everyone would be going on about how great they were. So it's the same as TC doing that.
I was about to say JHS has made Behringer a brand new company. So I mean,
yeah.
Every other week I see that video. Every other hour, I feel I see that video.
It really makes me want to get that vibrato. It really does, because I don't have a vibrato.
It's super fuzz for me.
I love Josh's stuff. Josh has some of the better videos out there right now to me.
Yeah. You did a really good one recently. It was about the best pedals for under $50 or whatever.
Yeah, and he just came out with one, the anti-pedal, which is about
massive great big pedals. Oh, that was great.
Yeah, like Josh does really great stuff, but every time he does something like that, it feels as though the cheaper stuff goes up.
Yeah, prices skyrocket, yeah.
Everybody went nuts over that Super Fuzz after he talked about it, and like he gave him that little bump.
It happens all the time. You know, if the pedal's mentioned on that pedal
TPS,
show or whatever, even you know, we may have an effect on it if we wanted to, because the people watching this might go, only to a small degree, but you know, that's what happens. If we turn around and go, I found this really cheap pedal that's absolutely amazing, and you can't get it anymore, but you know, it's going for like 40 quid on Reverb.
Yeah.
Next
Etsy.
couple of days, it might go up to 60. Yeah, Etsy. Yeah.
It's Etsy Verb now.
That's it, yeah. Etsy Verb, yeah.
Etsy Verb.
Etsyberg.
Right, let's move on anyway. We've got a little bit more news. Ibanez have come up with another in their AZ series. They've been quite active in the AZ series since the releasing.
Sorry, I keep fucking about with things. So much stuff to play with in front of me. I apologise.
Oh, you're like a child.
Here.
So the AZ series, I think, was released about 2016, 17, something like that. So they've released some signatures within the AZ series. The Tom Quayle. There were quite a few actually. And then recently they've brought out the AZ2204, which is very kind of classic Strat looking, but is definitely looking at that premium market. So it's comes in scarlet red, so it looks very classic Strat. Roasted maple S-Tech neck, which I'm not entirely sure what S-Tech means.
Strat Tech.
There you go. Yeah. So it's finished, oil finished rather than lacquered. And it's an oval C, which I've played, and they are relatively comfortable. It's HSS setup with still got the Seymour Duncan Hyperions, Goto locking tuners. Here comes the interesting bit. It's an HSS guitar. You'd expect maybe like a 5-way switch. This has got something which is called the Dyna Mix 9. Which is 9 possible sounds out of this switching system, which gives you 2 humbucking options, tap possibilities, and then obviously the rest of your kind of standard Stratty sounds as well. So ultimately tweakable. This is coming in at 1999. And that's,
my Les Paul has more options than that.
Does it?
Yeah, because it's got you can split both the pickups, and you've got the out of phase, and you've got the blow torch mode on it as well, and then you've got all the different combinations of that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I've got a guitar which,
sorry,
yeah, it's got a relatively large amount of switches on as well, because I've got tap and split, as well as out of phase.
Tap and split.
Yeah. So I've got a splittable humbucker, but then a tappable overpowered single coil in the bridge.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
When you play it, it feels like you're piloting something rather than playing an instrument.
Really, yeah.
I really want to get on my Strat. I want to get the neck bridge mod really bad.
Yeah.
The neck bridge mod, what's that?
Yeah.
You can turn on the neck pickup with the bridge, like a telly almost.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a really thick, cutty sound. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a Strat-esque guitar, which has got the Fez Parker mod, which allows you to have it's got a blend knob, which two of the options is like neck, and then you blend in the bridge, and then bridge and blend in the neck.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm talking about in a way, is that blender mod. Because with that setup, I've heard a lot of really like amazing as far as demos go with that too. And plus, you don't have to buy a telly then, because I really don't want one.
Oh, tellies are awesome. I've got 6 and I still want more.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Andrew Bimson is in the chat. Don't upset him. He doesn't like tellies.
He doesn't like Fenders, does he? He doesn't like
Strats either. That's not what's wrong with him.
It's not that I don't like tellies, don't get me wrong, but where I live in Kentucky, every other person
it's all that
a Telecaster.
Yeah. It's
everywhere there is a Telecaster, and I'm so over it.
Yeah.
What I really like is everyone's kind of going for like really weird guitars now. Everyone's going for like
offsets,
weird color guitars and stuff like that, and like guitars that aren't really that great, but they're cool and stuff like this. And it's becoming less cool now to kind of like have a Marshall and a Les Paul, which is it suits me perfectly, because I don't want to be one of these stereotypical guitarists.
Yeah.
But I like the stereotypical Marshall and Les Paul. I love the way it sounds.
You can't even
come back around. I mean, back whenever the 90s hit too, everybody was against that and guitar solos. It's just, it's how it happens. It really is, because people will say, oh, well, we don't want it to be like the dad rockers. And then here in about 10 more years, the dad rock idea is going to be massive.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a dad rocking.
I'm not saying there is, but what I'm getting at is everybody gets mad over stereotypical vintage guitars, and then they'll go out and buy a vintage spec by a different brand just to say that it's different.
Yeah. Sure, that gives me
It's kind of like the whole...
You know what? Just combining what you've just said there and what we were saying earlier about like having effects on the prices of things. Let me throw this out there. Japanese Strats are fantastic, and they're dirt cheap.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese instruments in general are.
I was about to say the copies of the lawsuit guitars from Ibanez. Very collectible.
Edwards,
very, very
Bernie, collectible. Orville, all of those early lawsuit, quote unquote. Tokais as well. They're supposed to be like the 70s Tokais are supposed to be amazing.
So I was with a fairly well-known builder of basses. And he makes some really, really great basses. And I don't think he appreciated me mentioning his name, but when I was talking about this Strat, he said, in his own words, the Japanese made the best Strats that have ever been made, and that was him. And this is Lufia. You know, this guy knows what he's talking about. And you can go and pick up a brilliant guitar like mine for 500 quid.
Yeah.
What the hell? You know, it's brilliant. And I urge you, if you want a Strat, Andrew, if you want a Strat, and you don't want to be spending 2, 3, 4 grand, you can go out and get a guitar that's going to play like that for 500 quid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 2 weeks ago we talked about the Affinity and how easy it is to modify those. You take $200 by a guitar and put another $200 in hardware, you get an amazing guitar. It's just that little bit of effort that people don't want to put in, man. It's just that simple.
Well, it's the not knowing as well. It's once you've got the guitar, what do I mod? What needs modding? What do I change? Just harking back on the Japanese stuff, I picked up an Ibanez Roadstar, which is the kind of predecessor to the RG, which is a bit like a quirky S-type guitar. It's a little bit different, but it's essentially your Strat type. It plays beautifully. It sounded beautiful. I picked it up for something like 175 quid, and that's a Japanese made 80s. I think it was 84.
That's when I was born.
Yeah. My brother keeps trying to steal it off me because it was his birthday year as well, and it's only 1 month younger than my brother.
Oh right,
That's cool.
I used to have a comic printed on the day my brother was born.
Nice.
A little bit of info there that he really didn't need.
The only cool thing that happened on my birthday was the Jamaican bobsled team lost.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah, man.
Are you dead yet, Sanka? Yeah, man.
I used to absolutely love that film so
Runnings,
much.
man.
It was
Cool
one of my favourite films.
You
really
like
was.
the Mighty Ducks 3 too, didn't you?
No, we didn't really watch the Mighty Ducks over here.
I loved Cool Runnings. Right, do we want to do one last news before we wrap it up because we are coming up to time?
Let me chuck this in. Stu said, in fact, Andrew said, Les Paul and Marshall will always be cool, and I agree with that. But Stu said, Stu Tate said, get a Squire JV, you can pick them up for around 750 quid. What the hell is a Squire JV? This is new to me.
Yeah, they're the 90s Squires. They are supposed to be beautiful.
I know which ones you're talking
They
about.
stopped making them because people were buying them instead of Fenders.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah.
They're really nice. My uncle has one. He has an Olympic white one. And I mean, besides seeing Squire on it, it was probably better than most of the Fenders I've picked up.
Absolutely. Mind you, classic vibes are absolutely banging for their money. And
The jazz bass, man. I will never get over that jazz bass I had. The Squire classic vibes jazz bass. Any human being who wants a cheap jazz bass that sounds amazing, plays awesome, get one. They are so fucking worth it. They are awesome.
absolutely.
Right, okie dokie. So what's the last bit of news?
We will do the last in our news, which is a couple of videos that have been circulating the ether. So kind of earlier on in the week, there was a video of a very large construction type vehicle running over some Gibson Firebird X's. And then a little bit earlier on today, I saw kind of a follow-up to that video, which was what I am to believe is the Memphis factory. It
was the Memphis factory.
So there was a process of essentially destroying some stock, and these were like it looked like they were half-finished semi-hollows. Of certain descriptions, like 335s and Les Paul Florentines and stuff like that. And essentially the process behind that was stamp on the guitar, snap the neck off, grab the body, put it through the bandsaw, making it two halves of a semi-hollow, which I was really surprised at the thickness of the centre block, actually. I thought that was quite interesting. Because I always thought that they were a much thinner block, but no, it's most of the centre, and then doing the same to the neck as well. So running that through the bandsaw, so it's two halves of a neck, then throwing in a skip essentially. So
apparently this happens a lot in all guitar companies, and it's sickening. It's sickening that it's annoying that it's picking on Gibson again.
Yeah. I mean,
it did make me furious when I first saw it because I don't think there's any reason to destroy anything like that could be repurposed.
Yeah.
Well, there was a really good point I saw another person make. The reason it would not be the smartest thing to donate these, imagine you're a kid. Imagine you're first starting to play guitar. Would a Firebird X really be the best guitar to give a kid to play?
Yeah.
All you've got to do is rip out the guts and then replace it with like the standard Les Paul guts or standard Firebird guts.
Just give it a single
hollow. If you look at how they were ran over, those things there was nothing in it. Like if you go back and watch the video and see some of the bodies that were busted, they are completely empty because of the electronics in it.
I was chatting to Matt Knight from Guitar Nerd about this week. He was saying that they are. Yeah, I've never played one, but it's not really a bad thing from what I hear. But yeah, they're he was saying that there's like once you take everything out of them, they are pretty hollow. But then I quite like hollow bodies. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
I get.
If you put like just literally wire one of the pickups that was as standard into it, hardwire it to a pot, hardwire that to the output jack, you've got a perfect beginner's instrument there. Single pickup, so there's no faffing.
Scratch plate over it so you can't see the other holes or whatever.
Yeah,
you know, it
doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to work,
and it'd still be good because it's still Gibson.
Yeah. So there was a couple of people jumping to the defence of this. I mean, there was loads and loads of people saying, why are these not being donated to schools? There were so many schools that are going without funding and
yeah.
Speaking of, they opened their foundation back up after that happened.
Yeah, absolutely. This is years old, isn't it?
So, I mean, there's been some people jumping to the defence of it, saying that the destruction of these instruments has to happen for insurance payouts because they are insured for a certain amount of loss, but for that insurance to pay out, those instruments need to be destroyed. Which I don't know whether that is true or not, but that was one of the things that was being said on the internet.
It would make sense because if you're an insurance company and you're insuring against a loss, and then you like pay out on it, then you don't want the person then going and selling the guitar again because they're getting double
profits.
I don't like it at all. I'd rather the insurance companies took them and then repurposed them.
Yeah. So. There was other people jumping to the defence of Gibson, saying that imagine you were one of the people who spent $4,000 on one of those Firebird X's. Then, like a couple of years down the line, they're giving them away to schools. You would feel that there was an injustice there, that you'd paid like a premium for this instrument, and that then it was being deemed not good enough and it was being given away.
So what I gather, if you're one of the people who paid $4,000 for one of those guitars in the first place, you probably need shooting. That's a bad choice of words at the moment. You probably need your head tested. Let's put it that way.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Politically correct tweaking of the wording. There was also a statement from Gibson saying that in relation to the Firebirds, and this was not in relation to the Memphis video, but that the Firebirds had defective components of the instrument, but
this is what gets me. Why don't they just change the components?
The thing with the component thing that they're bringing up is the company who made the battery for that. Now imagine you have remember whenever cell phones were blowing up and everything?
Yeah, there's something like Samsung.
Exactly.
Were overheating when charged or something.
Yeah, well, the components then, it's supposedly the company that was sourcing them out to Gibson stopped producing them and stopped being liable for them. So if somebody was to get a Firebird X and the battery was to explode on them, Gibson was the only liable source then, and the company who produced the batteries were no longer part of that, is how I understood that.
Okay.
We're up at almost an hour, and Stu's just put in a really good point. We've completely forgotten to mention the release of the new 4P pedal.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Thank you, Stuart, for that, because, yeah, I don't know where my head's at with that. So,
Eric, stop moving your camera.
So
I was moving. The camera's not moving.
Oh, so, right. Sorry, I was looking at the thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I was on holiday over this week, and being on holiday, I had a very limited access to the internet. Exactly. And one of the things that I did see was this new Thorpe release, and it was so awesome. So from what I get from it is a dual-sided boost. The one side is taken exactly from the boost side of the Dane, which was apparently the kind of the real selling point of that pedal. People absolutely loved that boost. I remember them saying on Guitar Nerds that they would happily just leave that boost on because it makes everything just sound one better.
I've heard so many people say that.
But Thorpe being Thorpe and not being content with just releasing that as a standalone pedal, they thought, you know what, we're going to go one better. So on the other side is a grittier, I believe it's germanium, a germanium boost.
It is, yeah.
Which adds a little bit of grit and a little bit of sizzle to your side, to your tone. So it's a bit like a Jekyll and Hyde pedal. You've got your clean boost as a nicey, beautiful, pristine, and then you've got this grimy and gritty monster of a side, which absolutely awesome. It's called the Heavy Water. And
That's what happens when you drink too much and you can't find the toilet. Weatherspoons.
Oh my God, the Weatherspoons toilets. You need to set out well before, don't you?
Yeah, they're always really, really inappropriately placed.
Yes.
Right, yeah. This pedal looks so fantastic. It really does.
Yes.
I have not tried it, but I will. I did try the Dane when it first came out.
Yeah.
I went over to see Adrian and tried it out there for his high watt. And it's a spectacular pedal. One side of this is kind of like a slightly revoiced Dane, isn't it?
It is the boost from the Dane. I am to believe.
Yeah, so one side is the boost from the Dane. I think the other side is slightly revoiced overdrive. That's what I heard. But this was from the Chris Buck video, because he's the only one I think who's done a video on it so far.
I actually had a chat with Stuart, who happens to have one.
Yeah, I know.
And he showed me a little video of him playing it on. What was it, like Friday? It was released on Thursday, wasn't it?
One of the two.
Yeah. So very, very shortly after, I was surprised he got it so quick, actually. So he showed me this video of both sides on, and it was kind of gnarly, overdriven tones. But as I understand it, it's a dual boost, and the one side is a gritty boost, and the one side is that pristine Dane boost.
Right, and then you run them in together.
Yeah, if you run them together, you get beautiful dirt.
Lovely. It does sound tasty. It really does. All Adrian's pedals sound really good, though. I haven't got a single one, you know.
Yeah, I think that is potentially the next step. Although it doesn't quite fall under the budget pedal.
Well, I heard because I watched so many YouTube videos, I saw a spoiler of something I don't think was meant to be spoiled, of something that he's got coming up soon, and I won't go into it much further. It's a modulation, and it's probably my favourite modulation, and I don't have one at the moment, so I think that's going to be on my shopping list.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be getting a Thorpe at some point, because they're too good not to.
If you get a chance to pop down to his location, if you like, where he builds them, you should, because it's a wonderful place. He's got loads of amps there and like loads of guitars.
Yeah, I keep hearing about this high watt, and I'm very much wanting to hear that at full tilt.
Yeah, well, he's got the tube expander now, the Boss Wazza tube expander, so you can actually play it and come out with your hearing still intact, which I didn't last time. So I didn't hear it full tilt because I did want to keep my hearing.
Yeah, and I think that's probably where we should wrap it up for the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you are in the Pedalboards of Doom. You are in the Pedalboards of Doom forum at the moment. If you are watching this live, if you are not, if you are a Fret Talk podcast listener, and you are not a part of the part of the Pedalboards of Doom group, make sure that you do that. It's absolutely imperative because these live streams happen there, and it's totally amazing that we get the support of some of our listeners, Andrew and Stuart, and all these people. Who
there have been quite a lot of people in the chat today.
I was about to say, speaking of, Stuart doing a hell of a job on some damage control, if anybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yes. I don't know. I've been.
We won't get into that fun stuff, but good job.
Oh man, Adrian's just joined. Adrian, we're almost finished. We've been talking about you, man.
Yeah, we just gave a big up to your pedal. Your new. Just whilst you're in the chat, Adrian, can you confirm a little bit about the new pedal? Because
is it 2 boosts and you run them in together, or is one side a drive and one side a boost? That's what we were a little bit confused about.
So while we wait for Adrian to confirm that, we've got. If you want to catch the Fret Talk podcast, you go into Fret Talk podcast groups. You find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at BudgetPedalChap. So it's /BudgetPedalChap on all of those. Lee, you are pretty much steering the ship of Pedalboards of Doom. So you've got that. And all three of us are creating and editing and forming content for the Pedalboards of Doom YouTube channel. So once again, if you're not subscribed to that and getting notifications for that, please do, because your support is amazing and we appreciate it.
Shall I come in here and tell you what Adrian said?
Go on.
Okay, so you got it bang on. It's 2 boosts. You can run them both independently or stack them.
There we go. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
High five,
cheers,
Adrian. And Eric, you are the Pedalboard Jedi. PBJ.
Yes, sir.
The Pedalboard
PBJ.
That's it. And
I think of a lot of acronyms whenever I come up with stuff.
I love that it says BJ. That's great.
Yeah, and they're the same. They're the same size as well, the B and the J. When you did the post with the BB8 with the Bit Crusher delay, and you'd done the PBJ in white, that looked so good. I thought that made that logo really pop.
What you don't realise, because you can't see it, is you were pointing directly at his logo.
Nice.
Yeah, well, nice one.
Nailed
you were
it.
using the force there, man.
There you go.
Really were.
So yeah, it looked amazing. I thought that looked really good.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm really hoping to get some work done with that here soon too.
Yeah.
Which we'll see how it goes about, but that's going to be something that I'm really going to be pushing for here soon. Is like the droid delay seems like something that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm just really pumped about that. Like that was something really cool.
So yeah, and once again, if you're a listener and you've not checked out the Pedalboard Jedi stuff, that is possibly one of the fastest growing Facebook pages that I've ever seen. It's gone from kind of 0 to 200 within the space of a month. So absolutely,
them fine networking skills that I bring to the table.
That's it.
It's good, man. It's
and
good.
sweep arpeggios as well.
We can't talk about those though; those are forbidden.
Yep, definitely. Bye, much. So from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Yuli Pedalboard, from the Pedalboard Jedi Eric, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra, Robbie.
See y'all.
Ta-ra.
Bye-bye. He's picked that fucking guitar straight up, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I am, dude. He's been sitting beside me the whole time.
All right, let's stop that there.